For this lentil cream soup we are going to use 1 cup dried lentils, 2 red peppers. If you don't have this type of red peppers, we call it capia, just use a large bell pepper, 1 large carrot, 2 medium onions, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 tablespoon tomato paste, 1 tablespoon red pepper paste. It's sweet, this one. If you don't have, just use tomato paste instead. 1 tablespoon dried garlic. In here I have half teaspoon cumin and 1 teaspoon paprika. It's sweet paprika, this one. Of course you can use salt and pepper. You should use salt and pepper depending on your taste. And at the end, for the sauce, 3 teaspoon butter and 1 tablespoon sweet chili flakes. If you don't have the sweet one, just use the very hot ones, but use less quantity, especially if you don't like very hot foods. Don't use as much because it can be really hot. At the end of it, I'm going to use some dried mint. This is also optional. If you like it, use it. If you don't like it in other foods, then skip this step. So now let's get it started. First thing you need to do is to wash the lentils under running water. I washed mine approximately 4 times. As you can see in this video, the water gets kind of like whitish. That means the lentils are very dirty, so you should wash them until the water is clear. Once you clean them truly, just add some water and let them soak for approximately 30 minutes. While the lentils are soaking, we should chop our veggies. As you can see in this video, I chopped them in pretty big pieces. It doesn't matter because at the end we are going to blend it with a vertical blender to make it like a cream, so it doesn't matter the size. Into a deep pot we are going to add the olive oil, and we are going to also add the chopped veggies, and we are going to saute them for approximately 10 minutes or until the onion becomes like transparent. Now we are going to add the dried lentils. And 5 cups of water. If you prefer your soup to be less thick, then you can add 1-2 more cups of water, but you should also use a deeper pot than the one I used if you want to add more water. Now add the cumin and paprika, garlic dust, tomato paste, red pepper paste. As I said at the beginning, if you don't have red pepper paste, just use double tomato paste. It will be okay that way. Mix everything together very well. You want the tomato paste and the pepper paste to dissolve in the water before starting to boil. Don't forget about the pepper and salt. This is the time that you can add them also. After you mix everything together very well, just add the lid and let it boil for approximately 25 minutes. 25 minutes has passed. My soup is ready. Now I'm going to stop the fire and I'm just going to leave it away until it cools off. Before blending it all together, I like to let it just a little bit to cool off. I'm using a vertical blender. If you are using a normal blender, please let it cool off totally because you can burn your fingers. I am blending and blending and blending. With this vertical blender it's going to take me a while to put everything all together. If you have a food processor, it's better. It will make it more creamy, it will blend everything very well together. This also does the work. It's easier to use, to be honest, and it takes you less time to clean afterwards. For the sauce I'm going to use this small kettle. This kettle is normally used to make the Turkish coffee, but it's very good for me to also make the sauce inside of it. I added the butter and the chili flakes, and I'm going to fry them for approximately 1 minute. You need to be very careful with this because it's very easily getting burnt. If you don't have a kettle like this, just use a small pan, whatever you have small in the house, and do this sauce before you are serving the soup because of the butter. If it stays too much outside, it's going to cool off, so then it's going to become like a cream and not like a sauce anymore. So do it exactly in the time that you want to serve the food. As I said, it's taking only 1 minute to make it. It looks like my sauce is ready. You see how good it looks. It's that vibrant red. I like it very much. It's going to give an extra flavor. I tried to arrange the table as good as I could for photography. As you can see, the soup is still almost boiling. It's very hot. If you want, you can get inspired, or you can decorate your plate the way you like and the way you want. As I said, you can skip the sauce, you can also skip the dry mint, but these things will give an extra flavor and it will make your soup taste even better. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment down below. Please let me know if you like this recipe, if you tried it, if you have any question, just write it in there. Enjoy!